What's up, everybody? Happy Monday to each and every single one of you. That includes the fellas out there and, of course, the beautiful ladies. I appreciate each and every single one of you for your countless support here on YouTube. But with that said, if you're not a friend of the program, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I would love to see you here on a consistent basis. But also, too, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram because you know what? I would love to see you on my Instagram and I would love to communicate with you there as well. And you could catch me on my Instagram at Floyd Childhood Jr. But besides that, hit the thumbs up after you watch the video, and of course drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this particular shoe. Okay, we are on Sneaker Profiles 428. Wow, can you believe that? Man, it's been a long journey here on YouTube, but you know what, I will be consistently putting out videos as always. Hopefully you just consistently can support my channel because I would really appreciate that. So with this one right here, so this was a little bit of shocking pickup for myself. I was not in the market for this shoe. I was not looking for this shoe. It kind of just fell into my hands. Actually, I just got a shock drop notification on my work phone, and I was like, you know what, I think this shoe would go for some good amount of money, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. I have no interest of wearing this shoe or keeping this shoe, but I did want to do a profile on because I didn't really know too much about this particular shoe. I knew about the model, but not this one in general. So it was kind of a interesting video for me to make because I had to do some research on the shoe just to figure out like why this color. You know, how in the world is this Caitlin Clark's collaboration? So got all those interesting facts. So let's go ahead and go on to this actually really nice shoe. Really love the colorway on this one. But like I mentioned, this isn't something that I would wear for myself. I don't see myself ever wearing this shoe like out in public. I don't play basketball, so this shoe just really doesn't work for me. But right here, the box though, I love the box. I love the shoe. The shoe's really nice. The colors are really vibrant, especially the orange. We'll talk more about that, but the box, I really like the box. The style of this box is really amazing. I just love how the details on this box is. You got that whole Mamba feel, the texture even on this box. Even has Kobe Bryant's signature. I just really love it. Nice lid, very strong, solid box. So something I really look into when I actually get a hold of a really nice box. I really like the construction. Got some nice gold accents too as well on this one. I'm trying to get a nice picture of the verbiage on there for you so you could see it, so I just don't have to read it out to you. But you do see Kobe 5, the V is the 5 Protro, size 10.5 because that is my size. But it reads Midnight Navy. Okay, so really nothing nothing too crazy on the name. Nice tissue paper. You do got that whole Mamba scheme going on with the gold accents, Kobe symbol on there. Really nice. And then of course you got the underneath that you got that nice white translucent tissue paper. So they really went all out on this one. They didn't go with the traditional like Kobe 5 box. They actually did a different style box, which is really nice because I feel like they really made this special for Caitlin Clark. This is, I believe, a Caitlin Clark collaboration with Kobe. Very interesting about that. So let's bring it back though from the beginning. So the original Kobe 5, it actually got introduced on Christmas Day back in 2009. I remember that because I was a big fan of that shoe. It was actually like the Joker from Batman themed shoe. I love the colorway. I didn't get a chance to get it because at that time I was in between shoes. The Space Jams barely released, and then this Kobe released literally the same time, Christmas Day, and I went with the Space Jams, and I still have that shoe to this day. I love that shoe, such a good shoe. But yeah, and then I remember on Undefeated particularly, they had the shoe, and I was like, you know, I have to put my money on the Space Jams. And I never got the Kobe until at Protro I was able to get it then, and I still have it to this day. Great shoe. I love the colorway of the shoe. Again, I don't play basketball. I feel like this is a more basketball shoe to wear when you're playing, not so much to be like wearing it out and about like on the streets. Good shoe to wear with shorts, but I feel like it just doesn't hit with the pair of pants. It just doesn't sit right, and I think that's because of the tongue. But that's just me. I don't know. You may be different. Okay, so that was the first time it released. This shoe right here, particularly this shoe that I'm about to show you. This is the Kobe 5 Protro Caitlin Clark. This shoe released back on June 30th of 2025. So last year it released. I picked this up at I want to say the end of the year. They just did some random shock drop, and I just happily got the offer to purchase it, and I picked it up. So I was very happy. Retail price on this one though was pretty high. It was actually $190. Okay, after taxes it was like 2 something. This is not your traditional like Nike shoe that's made out of leather or anything like that. This is actually has a more synthetic base construction, which is really cool. When it comes to a basketball shoe, this is not your traditional leather and stitching. So let's take a look at this one. Sneaker profile 428 right here. You're looking at the Nike Kobe 5 Protro, the Caitlin Clark collaboration. So this shoe in general, I was wondering like, where did they get this color from? I don't watch the WNBA very much, so I didn't even know this was in Indiana Fever PE. I guess these are Indiana colors. I had no idea. I just thought they just gave her this color shoe just because of the colorway of the brightness. I never even thought about the team she played for when it comes to this shoe. So great details on this shoe. Once again, this whole shoe, the upper, it's made out of that thermoplastic polyurethane material. Okay, there's no leather going on in here. You do have some nylon hits, and we'll talk about that. But it's basically made out of that TPU material, but as well as that fly wire technology, which is really nice, and you can actually see that fly wire technology. So right here, this is at it's basically polyurethane material going on throughout this entire upper portion. Though you do have like different types of designs going on. You do got that mamba texture right here, where it kind of picks up where your traditional midsole, not midsole, but your traditional toe portion would be leather, but that right here starts off in that nice mamba texture, traveling upwards through the shoelaces. On this side panel though, you still got that whole plastic polyurethane material, but you also see the hits of that fly wire, basically bringing it all together with the construction. You also see some nice like specks of paint going on this side panel, and then you have this swoosh, which is really nice because you got like a nice yellow hit, but then it starts blending into like an orange, and then a deeper orange as you're traveling into this nylon material right here. And then that nylon material, you see like a diamond shaped design, which is a really nice touch on that one. Pretty cool. But right here, the midsole's all in rubber. It's all in that beautiful midnight navy. That's why it's called midnight navy, because it's all in that midnight navy color. Even going towards the rear part of the shoe, it's still a continuation of that midnight navy. You do have that Nike zoom embossed into the rubber. I love this part though. This is a really nice touch right here, is this rear part. I love that, how it's that yellowish and then also that orangish type fading going on in this. This is actually like a hard plastic right there. And then you got a nice little signature right there. I love that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's Caitlin Clark's signature, and that might be even Caitlin Clark's signature on the lid, not Kobe's. I'm not at this point. I'm not too sure. I know Caitlin is spelled with a C. This looks like it's more spelled with a K. I even forgot how Kobe's signature looks, but I feel like that's not his signature. So correct me on that one. I wasn't sure about that. But really cool hit when it comes to that yellow and orange on that plastic. And then you still got the continuation of that diamond nylon material, and then upwards right here is you got your traditional nylon material that we see on like all Kobe 5s. Medial side, pretty identical lateral side. Your swoosh is a little bit smaller on the medial side. The midsole is a lot different on the medial side, but you still got that whole kit right here, what we would see on the lateral side in that nylon diamond shaped material. Midnight navy throughout the entire midsole, just like on the lateral side. Like I mentioned it before, you do got a smaller version of the swoosh on the medial side, but you still got that same outlining, the yellowish going into a more deeper orange, traveling towards the rear part. You do got that fly knit material as still exposed. Still got that nice mamba textured material as well, in that polyurethane plastic. But it's still all in that nice, beautiful navy blue color. What I was talking about when it comes to the midsole, it is different though. You still got the rubber midsole that's going throughout the entire medial side of the shoe, but you do have this exposed right here carbon fiber shank plate, which is a nice touch when it comes to the medial side that you don't get when it comes to the lateral side. And then also you do see this nice little orange hit as well when it comes to the medial side as well when it comes to the outsole. 24 hit right there, and that's embossed into the rubber portion. But you see that you're starting to see those beautiful like bright red hits when it comes to the shoelaces. I absolutely love that part though. We'll talk more about that when we get to the aerial view. But there you go, there's that outsole. Outsole's nice, all pretty much all in navy except right there the carbon fiber shank plate. You still got that carbon fiber shank plate exposed right there. The yellow Kobe symbol, and then right here is the reddish orange color hit for the portion of where the toes are on the outsole. Beautiful, I love it. I love all the different designs going on when it comes to the outsole. Really nice. So aerial view, my favorite part of the shoe, pretty much all shoes except for the foam posit. I'm not a big fan of that. But this one's absolutely just gorgeous because look at that toe box perforations, that polyurethane, that hard plastic, but it is flexible. And then you have the little paint specks right there on the toe box as well. You still see that mamba texture, but look at that tongue though. Look at how that tongue fades from yellowish, very downward, and then it starts blending into like orange and then red. Right here, red in that hard material right there, surrounding the blue Kobe symbol. I love these red shoelaces, definitely makes the shoe pop. And then right here, the nylon material when it is in all in navy, the insole's all in navy, the Kobe symbol is in that nice beautiful like orange reddish color. Beautiful though, beautiful shoe. I mean, really nice. You know what, it's just a shoe that I just would not wear. There's really no reason for me to even keep this shoe because it's just one of those shoes that I just don't see myself ever wearing, and I feel like, you know what, I might as well just get rid of it now instead of just letting it take up space. But really beautiful colorway, beautiful constructed shoe. I always like the Kobe 5s. I think the Kobe 5s is probably like my second favorite Kobe model. But yeah, really nice shoe, really nice colorway. Definitely gotta look into the Indiana Fever uniforms just to confirm. If you're a basketball player, I notice a lot of NBA players wear this particular shoe, the Kobe Model 5. I mean, let me know, how does this shoe work on the court? I mean, it looks like it's popular amongst the NBA players. I feel like everybody wears this shoe, but drop a comment down below and let me know if you're like, you play basketball, and have you ever played basketball in this shoe. I would like to know how it works. Okay, so there you go. There goes my sneaker profiles 428, the Kobe 5 Protro Caitlin Clark collaboration. Gorgeous, nice colorway. But yeah, there you go. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much to all the friends and the family members out there, the friends of the program, and all the fellas and all the beautiful ladies. I appreciate you. Continue to have an amazing week as we barely just kicked it off with this Monday. Hopefully have an amazing week throughout these up and coming days. I will catch you on Friday like as always. And you know what? Just like how the beautiful ladies say, Floyd, you are too damn, you guessed it.